I'm going to watch the new Scream trailer for the new Scream movie.
This isn't funny, Amber.
Would you like to play a game, Tara?
Doors unlocked. All doors locked. Doors unlocked.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I always get an itchy nose when I'm doing reaction videos. Every video is filled with me going like this.
Have a gun?
Damn, David Arquette looking old.
Something about this one just feels different.
Samantha?
Not
I know
mullet
who you
man.
are. I've been through this a lot. This is your life now, which means that whoever this is gonna keep coming for you. You ready for this? Never.
There's certain rules to surviving.
The attacks were all on people related to the original killers.
That's that one actor. Oh, that's Dylan Minnette with the
Whatever
blonde
has led
hair.
us to our
I didn't
past.
recognize him at first.
It's pulled us all back
Who's
here.
that guy? What was he in?
And I won't sleep until he's in the ground.
Hello, Sydney. It's an honor.
Okay, I fucking hate that it's called Scream because it's not Scream, it's Scream 5. It's a sequel to the last 4 Scream movies. It's not a remake, it's not a reboot, it's Scream 5, and they're just calling it Scream. That twists my balls. What the fuck? That is so annoying. Alright, let's talk about not so much the trailer. Scream movies. I like Scream. I like the Scream series. I don't love the Scream series. I think they're alright. I think they're very well made. They're enjoyable. Nowadays, the whole self-aware meta thing, it's a bit old hat. It was fresh at the time. Now I feel like everything's like that. But of course, Scream was one of the first to do it, so it's kind of like, what you call it, Seinfeld isn't funny syndrome, or whatever that's called. You know, it was clever for the time. I just don't get as much out of it nowadays, as I guess I would have done back then. And I think, for them being like mystery movies, where it's like, ooh, anyone could be the killer, it always just turns out to be like someone who's like crazy. It's like, oh, I'm the killer because I'm crazy. That's their motive. Like, how was I supposed to figure that out as an audience member? How was I supposed to guess that, you know, that guy was a killer? I guess because he looked the most likely to be crazy in the cast. So, I don't know. There's something about the endings in those movies always bothered me. And then how every, like, we've got returning cast members here. We've got Neve Campbell coming back. We've got David Arquette looking old. Courtney Cox looking fucking rough. You hate to see it. But, like, Scream fans, like, big Scream fans, bigger fans than I, will be, like, stoked for this, because it's like, yeah, what you call it, Gale Weathers is back. But I don't have any particular affinity towards Gale Weathers, or, I like David Arquette in these movies. Neve Campbell's alright. I don't have a problem with Courtney Cox's performance or anything like that. I just don't find her character to be that terribly interesting. I think as well because when they're trying to make the sequels, I found that she just went through the same character arc every time. So, like, the movie would end with her She'd like become a good spoilers for the Scream movies, who gives a fuck? She'd like, oh, I'm gonna be a good person now, I'm gonna get with David Arquette, and then with the next movie they'd have broken up and she'd be back to being a bitch and be like, oh, corny cock, she has a reputation for being a cunt bag. And then she'd just go through the same lesson again. So yeah, it's great that she's back, I guess, but like, it doesn't mean anything to me. I'm like the wrong audience. How am I, of all people, the wrong audience for Scream? Like, Scream movies are like tailor-made for people like me. They had a character that was based on me, that was in Scream, that was based on my life. Gonna be interesting as well that this is the first one to not be directed by the great Wes Craven. Rest in peace, Wes Craven. I know that this is being done by the guys who did Ready or Not. This is another thing that happens always in my reaction videos where I'm like, this is the new movie from this director, or this is the latest installment of this franchise, and I usually didn't see that movie. I haven't seen Ready or Not, so I can't comment. This is the absurdity is hitting me now. Like, I'm never prepared. And then I'll do a reaction video for something. I remember I did a reaction video for that trailer for Rugrats, and then like that series came out, I never even bothered to watch it. I can't wait till I don't see Scream 2022, which should be called Scream 5, then I can not give my thoughts on it. Oh, I'm really rambling here. I heard that's the same guy doing the Ghostface voice, Roger Jackson, the great underrated Roger Jackson. For those who don't know, Roger Jackson does the voice of Ghostface in Scream and also did the voice of Mojo Jojo on the Powerpuff Girls. There's something you might not know. But he sounded different there. He sounded a lot raspier. But still, if it's cool to have him back. I heard a rumor that Matthew Lillard might be back in the new one, which isn't gonna happen. And if it did, it wouldn't make sense, like, story-wise, but I hope it's true anyway, because Matthew Lillard is always the best part of anything he is in. He was the best part of Scream. I'd love for him to just inexplicably show up still alive in Scream 5. See how annoying it is? It should be called Scream 5. Because he was in Scream, and now I want him to be in Scream. I've watched the trailer for Scream, and I'm talking about Scream. Why not just fucking call it Scream 5? Alright. I'm going to end this video before I give myself an aneurysm. My arm is also getting tired. I was talking to someone on the phone last week for only about 10 minutes, and I was holding it like this, and then afterwards, like, I felt like I'd been to the gym. I couldn't fucking move my arm. That's, am I just really out of shape, or is that something I should be concerned about? Those who have insights into my personal medical problems, please post a comment below and let me know what I should do to avoid dying, or maybe what I should not do to not avoid dying. There's a dark humor joke in there sometimes. I'm going through a lot of stuff at the moment. Alright, I ran out of space on my camera while I was recording, so that cut off. I don't know where it cut off. I don't have that much space left, so I'm doing a really quick sign off. Thank you as always for watching. If indeed you still are, stay safe, stay spooky in the month of October, and take care.